motherfucker. We streaming on your dusty ass. And this motherfucker Ramon came up with a solution, at least for this week. Because Ramon, talk to the people.
I basically came up with a solution to simplify the factors that not all the times on air we can emulsify the emotion that's going across the scene, but
Nigga. Yo, man, it's so it's gonna be an interesting broadcast again.
yeah.
Shout out to everybody who watched the last one where there was no music, but there will be music. It won't be all the new shit that we had hooked up for laced up for you, but at least we're gonna have something.
Yeah, at least you don't have to sit around and listen to us talk all day.
Yeah, you don't want to hear that. Apparently, by the views. Oh my God.
Wait, is there? Okay, this is live.
All right, we're about to go on the air. Here it come. Get ready for it, Ramon. I'm gonna tell you when to hit that button over there.
All right, wait, give me a second.
Oh shit, you need a second? How long? Because it's 11.
All right, ready?
Hold on, here we go.
Bastards All Day, Bad Waves is a radio show based in reality, and the views and opinions of on-the-air personalities do not represent Q4 Radio and are solely for entertainment purposes. You see, this broadcast includes bastards with adult language, bastards with adult themes, and bastards with partial nudity. Listener discretion is advised. Pete motherfucking ass. So if you're a bitch nigga with ass delicacies looming in your crusty head from dangling participles and real shit, call the show directly or turn the channel. You.
Synchronetic rhythm of my life got me living. These days, if it ain't rap, you can't reach me. Lovers who catch and release me. Stomach and grass and I'm beefing. Young Mr. Me seek what me think. 27 got me reflecting. I used to let it pop a suggestion. Promised I'm not my pops back in 7th grade. Lessons that I learned since I left them, lesson the business paid. I'm going out on a limb. Made enemies out of best friends and doubters and kin. Ink is the only thing not crawling out of my skin. I pile all of the odds against me and I'll probably win. What's the cost of the end goal? Trying to use a pencil to keep me from a pencil. I've been going head over heels for years. Not nothing except the feeling is real. Live from the fake shore. Live from the fake shore. Life ain't what it seem around here. Live from the fake shore. Live from the fake shore. Life ain't what it seem around here. The media show a city in conflict. Cynicism and pity is the only responses. Intermittent religious is presenting is constant. Like evil in when intimate they pity the pontiff. I don't care if they barber like the cut of my jib. But clippings of real artists and the stuff that they did. Faux journalistic bloggers who need us just to live. Popularity contested how they caucus for clicks. Uncongenial sheen to my eye now. Tired of hearing line up or lie down. Black Lodge appearing out of the pines now. The Times. Anybody got a light out? Anybody got a hideout? There's a child in the White House, and he's stoking a war. I'm just trying to stay alive and keep a hope that there's more. Live from the fake shore. Live from the fake shore. Life ain't what it seem around here. Live from the fake shore. Live from the fake shore. Life log up a stream from out here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We back on the land, Liz Nathaniel.
To you.
It's 11:07 on a Thursday. That means it's time for you to get your ass up and ride these bad waves. Now let's go around the room and see who we got in the building. We got
Ramon, the Savage Slayer, Smith, a.k.a. Don't Stop Moaning. Come on.
Moaning.
I say yeah.
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 Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Cause you make me feel.
My homie Moaning.
Come on.
My homie Moaning.
Come on.
My homie Moaning.
And I feel alright. I say yeah. 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 Woo. All right.
Take it easy. Relax,
Take it easy.
Calm down. Calm down.
Got about that.
But because you made this broadcast
Yeah.
happen, you know what we gotta say.
Let's see.
Moaning.
You know I love you moaning, moaning. You know I love you moaning, moaning. Hey, you.
All right, let's keep this party going. My name is Warren Phoenix Johnson, but the correct pronunciation of my name is
The Big Bad Warren Phoenix Johnson.
You like this guy? You like this? The Asiatic black man, backhandling the business. Speaking of some of this business, let me tell you how it's going down today. We're going to roll into our news segment, a little segment we like to call
You May Have.
Because you may have heard and you may have not. Then we're going to roll into the Come On Hook Up Boy Salute Essential Workers giving us our essential needs. And then we're going to roll into the ins and outs, relationship advice, where we crack open a novel of one of our love lives and realize that Ramon's toys will make it happen.
Oh.
That's
Right.
right. And then we're going to close out. Oh, no, I mean, probably won't get to it. But we're going to try to get to Ayo What Man. That is the segment where some call trash talk, but the streets know it as prophecy. Before we move any further, Ramon, tell us about that week, Daddy.
It was good. I did a triathlon last Sunday, so I was pretty cool.
Respect.
Yeah, I had it was a good time. So the water was kind of rough, and they had like
What was her name?
hey, Big Wave Marv.
I thought that was her brother.
She's slapping you around with her.
Oh my God.
Slapping you around her buoys. Yay!
With her boys. Hit the button.
Right.
Don't stop now.
All right. Where is it? All right. But anyway, it was fun. It was good. They canceled the swim part because of the waves were so big. Don't Big Marge was at her finest that day. So it was all right because I trained for the swim and I was kind of ready for it. But I mean, I'll take a no swim than a swim any day. So they made us run the distance of the swim, which is that 0.9 mile or whatever, which is kind of weird, but they called it the duathlon. So basically where you jump in the water and then swim. So they made us, we didn't jump in the water, but that distance where along the lakefront, we had to run that all the way to our bikes and then get on our bikes and then go out and do the bike part.
Okay.
So,
okay.
yeah. So it was fun. I had a good time. Then we had like some, you get together with your running group afterwards and like have snacks and stuff. They give out free beer and stuff, like free food and stuff for the people who participated.
Okay.
Nice little week. I mean, nothing special.
That is special. Can I get some bed music? Can I get some of that intro bed
Oh
music?
yeah. Which one is it?
France.
France.
Yeah. There we go. Thank
There
you.
you
I just because we have it available this week.
Yeah. Yeah.
I went to 2 block parties.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It was, what, the block parties that we normally have in our neighborhood are usually like really turned up.
Yeah.
They were not that turned this week.
Really?
No, they were just like a bunch of nice people hanging out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Adults.
I mean,
Yeah. With their babies in their hand and the dogs walking around.
Yeah, they were. It's funny. I mean, there were kids, but it wasn't even like the one year, like last year. There was one where like the kids had like this huge water slide.
Oh, nice.
And it's on my Instagram. I got on it.
Ah.
I came back in my swim zone. They was like, Warren, what you doing? Like, man, this ain't just for the kids, right? They like, I mean, I guess or not.
Right.
Man, I slid down that thing a couple times, pause. And then,
I'm in love with the stripper.
oh my God. And yeah, I slid down and I had some Trulies and a bunch of food. You know what I mean? It was a lot of fun. This year, there was no slide. Wasn't even a bunch of kids out. You know,
man.
But a lot of grilling, some regular grilling.
Yeah.
There's one year they had all type of weird ass food. Just I can't even remember, but just all type of chicken ribs and.
Oh man.
And that was the
chicken ribs.
Chicken ribs, right? Ribs of chicken. No, chicken and ribs.
Oh, I'm like.
No, they just had all type of food. You know, what I mean?
Nibbling on.
They just had a bunch of stuff.
Ribs are tasty. It's small though.
No, it wasn't that, Ramon. Chicken ribs for my chicken heads, but yeah, and then proceeded to drink. You ever had these like pre-made shots that they sell in the liquor store?
Is it like the little? It's like a little bowl thing, or is it like the shot, like a shot?
Like the shot cup, not the bowl.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No.
So no. So I was hanging out with Say, and she's been like, yo, man, check this out. Yo, my man, go check that out. You should really go check that out. So I'm like, all right, man, I'll see what that is. And I was like, I drank it, and I was like, this ain't bad.
Right.
But I'm used to my shots being like, I don't know, put hairs on your chest.
Yeah. I mean, because it's like a real shot.
Yeah. But I just did it just because she suggested it. She was like, you
Right.
should try it out. You should go see what that's like. And so, I don't know. It was all right.
I've had. Have you ever had those ones that come in the bottle? Like it's like a margarita. Or it's like those things are those things are like somebody was heavy-handed when they was doing that.
Dude, they had them for $1 at Mariano's this summer.
Oh wow, man!
And you bet to believe every Saturday I did not have some place to be. I swear, for $1,
man,
you get 5 of those and a $3 wine. Oh my goodness!
And wine?
Throw some wine at the end of that.
Man,
boy, turn on all the good TV shows. Oh man, dude, I'm telling you, hanging out on the balcony.
Right.
Woo!
Because I had a friend of mine. I haven't tried the margarita, but a friend of mine had Manhattan or something like that. One of those.
I've had it.
And I was like, man, this is like. Because you buy some of those other ones and it's like, oh yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Pre-mixed and it's like 5% alcohol.
Yeah.
Like, this ain't a real drink.
It's Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was very fond of the Long Islands.
Man.
Yeah. So shout out to those people that make that little. God, I wish we had the other sounds things. Respect.
Oh, respect.
All right, Ramon, tell them the internet crapola.
All right, if you want to find us on Facebook, we're under Instagram. I mean, we're under.
You want to find us on
Right.
Hey, we ain't there.
We ain't there.
We ain't on Instagram. No,
If you want to find us on Facebook, we're under Bad Waves Remix. If you want to find us on Instagram, we're under Bad Waves Comedy. You can watch us live on YouTube right now under Bad Waves Radio. Or you can dial in and chat with us, 312-985-7834, which we discovered last week.
Oh, right. I forgot to hit him up. All right. Yeah.
So don't even call and chat. Don't waste your time. But do chat on the live chat. You can put some romance questions there. You can just comment on our broadcasting. Tell us a great job we're doing. Yeah.
All right, well then, talk some shiz, Nathaniel, with the Bastards. You are listening to Bastards All Day. Bad Waves on 1680 AM, Q4 Radio. That's Q4.org. For the first time today, we are going to break your law.
Hey, come step inside, step inside. Get your smoke and your drink. If you're ready to ride, ready to ride. Party people, hey, come step inside, step inside. If you're ready to ride, ready to ride. Let's get this party started. You already know where I'm headed. Don't you forget it. Been on that wine lately. All copacetic. My vows to your so dolce. I can feel it in my torso. She on me. Maybe that or it could be the drink. I beg your pardon, I'ma need about an arm length. You're too close, this the part where I talk shit. I'm on it pronto, your lady want my whole dick. Plus she told me you don't meet her halfway. Higher than the Denver Broncos Stadium. Peyton Manning guaranteed I won't play with them. Two-stepping down the aisle with a soul train. My crew reppin', then we out with a plethora of talent. Hugh Hefner of this motherfucking rap game. Do remember, it ain't no smoke and mirrors, man. It's magic.
We came to set this party off right. Shorty came to shake her fatty all night. We came to drink Patron and get nice and tear the club down. Tear the club down. We came to set this party off right. Shorty came to shake her fatty all night. We came to drink Patron and get nice and tear the club down. Tear the club down. This is Playboy magic. I mess around with the snow bunnies, but love my chocolate covered rabbits. Ebony classic. They looking for the courage to throw around their wrist, so I copped another fifth and wiggle to the dance floor and broke her ankle. Mommy on IG live screaming she faithful. I know she dirty cause we been did her dirty. Her man was never worthy. Me and Leaf ran a train on a chick. She tried to curb me. You know my word be my bond. Rap circles around rappers. That's frauds. Word life. The cipher be tight. You try to intervene. You get swung on and knocked out your I mean. It's just a simple way a general live. You scared. You off around, I'm breaking your ribs, smacking your jibs. Send a couple wounds to your crib. You know what it is. MCF the best out shit. Shit. We came to set this party off right. Shorty came to shake her fatty all night. We came to drink Patron and get nice and tear the club down. And tear the club down. We came to set this party off right. Shorty came to shake her fatty all night. We came to drink Patron and get nice and tear the club down. Tear the club down. Tear the roof off. Blow the roof off. Tear the roof off. Blow the roof off. Tear the roof off. Blow the roof off. We came to set this party off right. Tear the roof off. Blow the roof off. Tear the roof off. Blow the roof off. Tear the roof off. Blow the roof off. We came to drink Patron and get nice. We came to set this party off right. Shorty came to shake her fatty all night. We came to drink Patron and get nice and tear the club down. Tear the club down. We came to set this party off right. Shorty came to shake her fatty all night. We came to drink Patron and get nice and tear the club down. And tear the club down.
If you don't know, now you do. You're listening to Bastards All Day. Bad Waves on 1680 AM. Q4.org. Beloved gang, baby.
Beloved gang. All day, all day.
to me, whatever was the only thing I feel then is peace. Their years we've missed, they don't come back, but nothing's lost, moving on track when dreams come destiny. Oh, I remember your touch, I remember your warmth. Oh, would be good to relax in your arms, yeah. Oh, I remember your touch, I remember your warmth. Oh, would be good to relax in your arms, Oh, would be good to relax in your arms.
What's good? It's your boy Low Gang Badge and I'm back at it. And right now you listening to Bad Waves Radio with the Big Wolf. This is facts over feelings. Look. I walk from hand to hand sales to pulling cannons off the shelf. Young looking lost himself when all the plans I scanned was dealt by the man who stands in hell. Nightly dancing with the devil, Nikes hammered on the pedal. Keep my handle on the metal, cause shiesty to death you out. The sonic rage from my demonic days that leave your mama bonnet blaze. I'm stuck in a chronic rage, navigating the trauma blade. When I spit, the bubonic plague fills the booth, and every rapper that's hereafter is no longer a factor. Tangeray fills my bladder, I'm cheap for cigars for laughter. Every beef is off with ladders, motherfucker, I'm active. Don't get it twisted though. I ain't street or gangster, but everybody's in danger. And Badger pop up with bangers and crop your top with the stainless. Cop a squat cause I'm aimless. I want the big dogs, but my bullets is nameless. Hey, this is facts over feelings, I could spill it myself. But my pack's in the building, shall hire some help. I got black and brief hustle, pulled the vets off the shelf. You must relax or be pummeled by the cards you was dealt. It's all the truth, you little nigga can't fuck with me. You and your squad super soft, live uncomfortably. Get out your bag and get some cash, come and with me. We the loyal, smoke your soil, we move comfortably.
Picturing this to get your vision to shift. How I write the movie in cursive and to stick to the script. While the music is playing, instruments lit. I break it down, incision or split. It starts the kid insisting to flip. Next, no means, no text. You better send him a gift again and again. He hit him, make his ligaments rip. And then it goes back, you follow. See, the father was beating his mother to death with a bottle. She will probably see tomorrow. No turning back and now the pressure's on him. He gave him a special warning. Once he pulled the bullets, caressed his coffin. Moving in silence, moving indictments. Wash his hands off cause lights always triple the prices. What should I think? My mind been incarcerated. The same place where the bars created. But what's real is the casualties all the way to the 33rd masterpiece.
Hey, this is facts over feelings, I could spill it myself. But my pack's in the building, shall hire some help. I got black and brief hustle, pulled the vets off the shelf. You must relax or be pummeled by the cards you was dealt. It's all the truth, you little nigga can't fuck with me. You and your squad super soft, live uncomfortably. Get out your bag and get some cash, come and with me. We the loyal, smoke your soil, we move comfortably.
Hey yo, I never truly healed from them things that broke me, them things that choked me and provoked my inner Oakley. That 90s knickerbocker, twisted sipping different vodka, beat you to submission till you missing like you missed a Hoffa. Bury my fellow man underneath of the meadowlands. I'm a malevolent cello inside the devil's hand, a magnificent instrument playing a rebel clans. I'm on that level of presidents that embezzle bands, a dignitary that lives to bury that trick you married, under the stairs where you barely buried the kid's canary, or in a tributary weighted down efficiently with a note that says find my husband, I know he missing me. Nothing can coexist with this ogre that know his history. How he controls his gift is the Zodiac's oldest mystery. Decomposition is your competition. My battle hymns the composition when the monster
Hey, this is facts over feelings, I could spill it myself. But my pack's in the building, shall hire some help. I got black and brief hustle, pulled the vets off the shelf. You must relax or be pummeled by the cards you was dealt. It's all the truth, you little G, you can't fuck with me. You and your squad super soft, live uncomfortably. Get out your bag and get some cash, come and with me. We the loyal, stuff get soil, we move comfortably.
Hello everyone, I'm Kaki from Udaipur, India, and you are about to hear one of my songs right here on Bed Waves, only on Q4 Radio.
आज किसी ने ठुकराया तो हमको भी ये पता चला, जिसको ठुकराया था हमने वो जाने कैसा होगा। पहले तो ना सोचा था ये, सोच के अब क्या होगा, सोच के भी क्या करना है, जो होगा अच्छा होगा, सोच के भी क्या करना है, जो होगा अच्छा होगा।
Give my love to you Give my love to you
अब वो हमसे फिर से मिल पाएंगे ना, हम उनके जख्मों को कभी भी भर पाएंगे। अब वो हमसे फिर से मिल पाएंगे ना, हम उनके जख्मों को कभी भी भर पाएंगे। फिर क्या सोचे क्या है करना, जो होगा अच्छा होगा। आज किसी ने ठुकराया तो हमको भी ये पता चला, जिसको ठुकराया था हमने वो जाने कैसा होगा।
Running all through my mind, memories you left behind, reasons that I couldn't find. Were you ever even mine? Take away the pain, tell me how you like the change. हाँ ये जिक्र है तेरी बातों में मेरा, क्यों आज ही अब जाना तूने ये क्या हुआ। Take away the love you left to die. I wish you get a taste of goodbyes. See you gotta feel what you made me feel. I gave my love for you and I. तुझ पे हुआ अब ये जो सितम हुआ, जो हुआ अच्छा हुआ। अब तुम भी तो जानो क्या क्या हुआ।
ये जो भी हुआ है वो तो जायज है, सच बोलूं तो दिल मेरा भी इसके ही लायक है। ये जो भी हुआ है वो तो जायज है, सच बोलूं तो दिल मेरा भी इसके ही लायक है। सोच के अब क्या है करना, जो होगा अच्छा होगा। आज किसी ने ठुकराया तो
down, it's Savant from Sound of Kanai, aka Dos Equis, BKA Flagship, CKA Slimston Churchill, you know what I mean? Now I don't dare slide through the shy without listening to Amy Nico spin them joints on Bad Waves Radio, 1680 AM, Q4.org. Beloved gang, bulletproof, blow.
MCs waste 16 bars like America wastes water. Well, I value my giving bars like I value Julie's daughter. True to order, truly an author, a fire starter, a mic sparker. Savant's been immersed in fire water. That's right. Bathed in the blood of whack MCs that I've slaughtered. Lyrically tap dance on tracks, man, by Henley Varner. It's a tall order to come against this rhyme bomber. Even taller of an order, resisting this chocolate trauma. Ask Miss Martin. Despite the glares that I might garner, I rip mics and flip rhymes like passes flung by Carson Palmer. MCs are goners, beat them all like they fathers should have done. Speaking on shit they've never owned and shit they've never even done. They've never even dreamed to see in first person, son. They've seen on TV or perceived through Big Pun. From Biggie's vivid writtens and from Pac's exquisite visions. From Legends' lips, mic levels ripped as verbal webs were spun. That's right. Read between the lines. Read beneath the rhymes. See into the eyes of one who vows to shine through beats, mics, and rhymes. Dive into the words where the lines are no longer blurred. Let your ear be spurred and witness skills superb. The illest you've never heard. What if an MC from the shy that was ill sends a deal linked with a sick producer out of the A? Except unfortunately you've never heard of either, though the product was like ether. And between them neither even cared to receive radio play. With the same frame of mind to turn back the hands of time to the days that KRS blessed mics and verity shine. To the days when MCing didn't to mean carrying nines. The days when this craft gleamed and deemed poets divine. Styles ranged from spoken word, prosaic and span kid, all the way to blazing surges. Lyrical avalanches, outlandish, far beyond anything ever imagined, enhancing listener senses in a manner reveals semantics. Sigh relief being released, spanning the transatlantic as we clear the streets of the beast that seems to leave this art stagnant. Me and my mans is planning to advance and reestablish. Feasting victuals to supplant this recent famine. Read between the lines. Read beneath the rhymes. See into the eyes of one who vows to shine through beats, mics, and rhymes. Dive into the words where the lines are no longer blurred. Let your ear be spurred and witness skills superb. The illest you've never heard. Now I listen to simulate my mind's vision. Via imminent written spit over intricate rhythms. Emulate the vibes given. Reminisce of rhymes drifting through the night while I sit in. Let an ear to high proficiency. Now you listen to the musicians while I infuse in this the essence of true spitting. So true the boots shifting, so true non-use feel this. So true that it behooves you all to move like you've missed it. Recoup this music business. Remove those who did. Restore this jewel's glisten, resume her beautiful vision, and tend to the bruises given. Reform the tunes, ending crush these whack stew pigeons. This flower we've groomed, let it bloom, we soon witness. This flower we've groomed, let it bloom, we soon witness. This flower I groom, I pray her bloom, I soon witness. Read between the lines. Read beneath the rhymes. See into the eyes of one who vows to shine through beats, mics, and rhymes. Dive into the words where the lines are no longer blurred. Let your ear be spurred and witness skills superb. The illest you've never heard.
We go.
Yeah.
We back on the land, Liz Nathaniel.
To you.
And before we move any further, we got to tell you what you just heard. We kicked the whole broadcast off with our beloved banger from the artist formerly known as Chore Boy. You can find him on Instagram as Rigmarole with Fake Shore Drive.
Yeah, buddy.
And then we went out of that into Raw Leaf and G Mills with
Playboy
no, I want to know. I want to
okay.
see if I can do this with Playboy Magic. But thank you for helping.
Okay.
And then we went out of that into Dana Shanti, or is she Donna Shanti?
Donna Shanti.
Donna Shanti with Morse. And then we went out of that into Low Budget featuring wait, Lumberjack Blackson. No. Is
Yeah.
it? Yeah, Lumberjack Blackson and Reef Hustle with Facts Over Feelings.
Man.
Then we went out of that into, and I think it's Jay Bird is with her on this, but I could be wrong. But it's could be Jay Bird, could be Peaches, could be Lunch Meat, but it could be Jay Bird, but it is definitely Hema Donji, aka
the cocky singer,
with Joe Haga. And then we closed out with the illest you've never heard, or what is it actually called?
Yeah, illest
You've
you've
never heard.
you've never heard.
You've never heard by Savant.
Yeah.
Now, how's that for knowing your damn radio show?
Man. I gotta say.
That's
right.
right. Now that we have shown that I am the comedic Johnny Mnemonic, it is time for our own comedic Neo. With today's new segment, a little segment we like to call
You May Have.
And that is being led by Ramon,
the Savage Slayer Smith, a.k.a. Don't Stop Moaning. Oh, wait, did I hit it?
Oh, you know what? Okay, no, because you were loud. You were hot. Your mic was, your sound was hot over there, so I had you down.
Okay.
But wait. Let's turn it out.
Wait.
Turn it out.
Wait, I gotta stop it.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Again, we had technical difficulties last week. Apparently, I was told that my computer was due to mess up by the Micro Center. And in order to replace it and get that exact same computer, it's going to cost more because apparently the manufacturer realized that he was giving away too much. But you can have a much slower computer at the same price if you'd like. So we're going to figure this out. I don't know. I'm going to see if Say Baby going to break some bread.
There's a story about computers. Adam and Eve's first computer was an Apple. And it took one bite. It only had one bite, and it crashed the system.
Hit that. Hit it. Now, anyway, let's keep this party going. Oh, wait. Frank Joshua is in the chat. He said he has a fax machine.
Oh, nice.
Would I be able to help you fix it? Absolutely. You know what? Low key, I did when I first started my first real job. I think it was 1920. We had a fax. It wasn't in 1920.
I was gonna say you were way ahead of your time with a fax machine.
I was 19 or 20, and one of the things I had to do was run faxes and make sure the fax machine wasn't broken down.
Oh man, do you know
and send faxes? But
you talk about fax machine. Like when I used to work at this company, not too long ago, they still sent faxes. Like they said, "Oh, can you fax this over to fax? Like, can't you just do it on the email or whatever?"
You know, they have those machines at the place where I take, at a couple of places where I take care of children.
Yeah,
still have fax machines.
Man.
So now that we have shown our age, it is time for our new segment, a little segment we like to call
You May Have.
Because you may have heard of it and you may have not. Leading the way, like our own comedic father time, is Ramon, the Savage Slayer Smith, a.k.a. Don't Stop Moaning. Come on, Moaning.
I say yeah.
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 Yeah. Cause you made me feel. Come on. Come on. And I feel alright. I say yeah. 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 Woo! All right.
Take it easy.
But you always gotta say, oh wait, they're still there.
Wait.
Wait.
I understand.
Moaning. You know I love you, moaning, moaning. You know I love you, moaning, moaning. Yoo-hoo.
Dude, having you over there pressing those things really does give me appreciation of myself.
Yeah?
Yeah, because I remember you were like, hey, he be making this look easy.
Man, yeah, dude, it's
Oh, my God.
So,
okay.
all right, let's start off with these stories. Let's see where I got. Is that music too loud?
I can do it over here.
Okay. All right, here we go. Starting off. So you go out for dinner. I think last week we had a story about someone actually not tipping, and the computer said bad tipper.
Yeah, yes, we did.
So, this week someone went to dinner and they noticed that they had extra charge on their receipt.
Okay.
And it wasn't bad tipper. It was because it said you're an a-hole. $15.
Got him.
Extra charge because he was an a-hole, and they charged him $15 for that. But it turned out that it was a drink that he ordered, and the name of the drink was called "You're an Old A-hole" or something like that. And I guess the waiter couldn't remember the name of the drink.
So it just wrote "You're an old a-hole"?
Yeah, I think the name of the drink was something like that. And then he said, I guess the bartender to, kind of remember a little bit, put that on there. And so I thought he was being charged extra for being an a-hole. I remember being an a-hole was free.
Oh, my God, you got emancipated.
Right. All right. So next story. What do you think a good husband does for his wife?
You know what's interesting? Me and a colleague were talking about how you love to start these stories off. So when you go to the bathroom, you flush the toilet, right?
Yeah, you flush the toilet, right? You like to flush the toilet.
Well, studies show that if you flush the toilets, your penis is small.
Yeah.
Like that. No, what is it? What do you mean?
Well, like a husband, so maybe like a husband will pamper his wife, take her off and get a mani-pedi, bring her flowers every day, or not every day, but every week or so, or take her out to dinner on a, well, this woman says she's the luckiest woman in the world because her husband allows her and helps her find dates on the dating app. That's the other. Yeah. So apparently they're both 31-year-olds and they've been married for 3 years. And she said lately things got a little bit boring. And she said she basically brought it up to him and said, hey, what do you think about me going out on dates with other guys? And he said, yay, sounds like a great idea. I'll help you download the app and help you swipe left or whatever, swipe right or left, whatever is the ways you got to swipe. And, and see if you like any guys. So, I mean, that's a supportive husband.
Is that what you call that? I think so. You call that? Because I think we came up with a couple of terminologies.
Was it
Cuckleberry
Finn with his friend Tom Sawyer?
Yes, the Legends of Cuckleberry Finn, starring Tom Sawyer.
Tom Sawyer.
Dude, what? I wish I would.
Man,
ain't no way, boy.
Dude,
ain't no way, boy.
You know?
Nah, hell nah.
I'd be like, how about I get you the divorce papers you want or whatever. I don't see how people even do that. Like, why even be married?
My wife come to me talking about a dating app. I'm going to hand her a calendar.
What day you want to go out with me?
Oh, the real.
Or, man.
Keep it going.
That's crazy. All right. Well, speaking of dating, you got to be careful what you tell your priests. Those who go to priests and confess their sins to these priests. Well, it's not that bad of a story. Well, you can be the judge. Apparently, this young lady started going to. She said she wasn't religious at first, but her dad passed away, and she basically decided to start seeing a priest because he basically helped her with getting through that moment of grief, and so she decided to continue to visit him and bring her things to him, and they became really close, and she started feeling like she can tell him everything, until one day he gave her a letter and said, just read this when you get home. And so she got home, opened the letter, and it said, "I am thinking about giving up priesthood to see if we want to marry me or get together."
God does not like ugly. For those of us that know this broadcast, that is one of our sound stands. God does not like ugly.
Does not like ugly. So apparently he fell in love with her and decided that he wanted to leave the priesthood to like give it a shot. You know, he says, because she was like basically said, I guess she told him like, you know, if you wasn't a priest, I think you're really like I probably would date you, you know. But she shouldn't have said that, right?
No,
like she said
no, she shouldn't have said that. It's a sin.
She said if they were coworkers or you know, or good friends, maybe I would date you. But he wants to get married, so she's like, and that's what she told him. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. That's what she told him after he confessed that he wanted to, you know, marry her. She said, no, if we were good friends or coworkers, maybe I would date you, but I'm not getting married. I'm not ready to get married, and I'm not dating. Don't give up your priesthood. So,
don't give up your day job. Oh my God.
I was gonna hit the don't stop, but I think it didn't.
Definitely sounds sting worthy.
But I can't imagine like what was she telling him that he would, you know, that he would probably want to give up his priesthood.
I didn't.
You know what I mean? Like she's probably like, Father, today I got to confess that I had 3 guys in each hole, or you know.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
And he's probably like, what? Yeah, one in my mouth, you know, one in the back door, and one in
my nose.
One in my nose. And I really like enjoy these things. He's probably like, oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. What else have you done, my girl?
Oh my
confess your sins.
My child.
Tell me some more, my child. Well, you know, I like doing lines of cocaine off
of cock.
Off of cock. He's like, what else? And then he's like, all right, I guess he tells the head priest or whatever, his boss. Yeah. Here's my 2-week notice. Oh man, all right, that shouldn't be something to laugh at.
When has that ever stopped you? When? You are the same guy that laughed about the man that killed his wife on Christmas Eve and then propped her up and told for the kid while the kids are opening presents.
So the kids, mommy's sleeping. She had a little too much to drink last night. Mommy's dead. Oh, that is a horrible story, man.
Yes, and it still forever is etched in my mind to speak onto your character. Go ahead.
All right. So, a little marriage. So once you get into marriage, and this is a message to the priest, because not everything is color of roses. Apparently, this lady is having trouble in her relationship because she says that her husband is spending too much time in the bathroom. Like, he spends too much time in the bathroom. And she says not just he spends too much time in the bathroom, but always has to go to the bathroom when she asks him about something. So apparently he goes to the bathroom it says 10 to 15 times a day and spends about from 20 to 20 minutes at a time in the bathroom. 20 minutes to an hour in the bathroom. She says she's probably on his phone half of the time, but he goes 10 to 15 times a day. And it's usually when she asks him, you know, hey, can you do this for me? He's like, wait, I got to go to the bathroom. And he's in there.
Stroking off,
whatever he's doing.
He got beat off.
He got beat off, and then, you know, so she's getting upset about it. She's like, well, I don't know how this marriage is gonna last because, you know, I need you to help me out. Like, she's like, hey, can you can you do the dishes while I you know, cook the dinner? He's like, I gotta go to the bathroom real quick, and he's there for an hour or so. So priest, you know, man, she might.
Well, the bathroom is similar to a confessional box.
Yeah, there you go. So, I don't know.
Sit down and unload your crap.
All right. Speaking about bathrooms, a man admits that he does not use. So when he goes to the bathroom, he doesn't use the toilet to pee. Instead, he uses the sink because I had a setup for that and I forgot to do it. But anyway, basically he doesn't use the toilet because he says the sink is a perfect height, and I can be able to pee perfectly in the sink. And once I'm done, I'm able to wash myself off after I pee. But he not only does this in public bathrooms, he does this at people's houses. So if he goes to your house and he's like, "Hey, Warren, where's your bathroom?" And you're like, "Oh, over there." So he goes in there and he pees in your sink.
This isn't anyone we know.
No, hopefully not. Yeah, I guess he said he does it all the time. He said, if I'm at a friend's house or of anyone's house, I'd rather, he said, explain the workflow is just easier that way. I mean, how easier could it be to just pee in the toilet?
I would assume it would be. How tall is this mug? Like,
I don't know. It's probably tall. It doesn't say. Let's see if it says it. No, it doesn't say how tall it is, but apparently the sink is easier for him, and he basically it's a one-stop shop where he can just pee in the sink and then,
then wash his hands in his pee.
Yeah, and wash his
wash his hand in the pee sink.
In the pee sink. By the way, which I had another story, but I wasn't gonna do it because after I read it, this lady, she must have heard the story because she says she cleans her sink out every day about 18 times a day with bleach, with 10 bottles of bleach.
Right, so this guy's not. So she knows.
She knows this guy. She knows he's around, so she's like, "Wait."
It's actually her husband.
Right,
all the time in the bathroom.
He's in there peeing around, peeing in her thing. Let me start this. Get a little bit of background music.
Go ahead.
All right, moving along. Neighbor gets back at her neighbors with a little petty revenge. We've had some petty revenge.
No, you're into that.
Petty revenge stories. So apparently, they're neighbors and they park next to each other. And so one day they were parking. The person parked and they got out of the car before she did. And she was grabbing some bags and she was walking towards the elevator. And as she was walking to the elevator, the neighbors were standing there looking at her in the eye and let the door close. So she said, basically, I'm going to get back at these people. And she basically, what she does is she sees, when they come and they're parking at the same time, she gets out of her car faster than them, runs to the elevator, gets on the elevator, and waits till they almost close and lets the door close. She goes up to her floor and pushes every single button for the elevator to come down so it can stop at each floor.
Oh,
so
wow.
they have to sit there and wait.
Brilliant. That's brilliant.
Right?
I like her style. I probably wouldn't date her, but I like her style.
Yeah, man, dude, I wouldn't date someone like that. But yeah, apparently she's getting back at her neighbors. It's called petty. But people were saying like, some people were like, yeah, applauding her like you just did. But other people were saying that, hey, what if they didn't see you? Or what if they don't even like you? Well, I guess if they don't like you, that works.
Yeah.
But she's like, what if they didn't see you, or they were in a hurry, or the guy had to pee or something like that?
None of that. None of that. She was like, "Nah, man, revenge is like an elevator.
Right.
There are levels to this."
Yeah. All right. Let's see what else we got. Here's a setup. All right, here we go. Here's a setup. Here's a couple that she had a sister, and her sister passed away, and she decided to adopt her sister's kids. So they're her nephews and nieces, and she decided to adopt the kids as in good faith. Saying like, I want these people to grow up with two parents, and I think she has a 19-year-old niece. And they don't say the age of the other kids, but 19-year-old niece. And she has a suspicion that her husband and her 19-year-old niece are having an affair. That's not funny, but it is funny.
The thing is, I was thinking to myself, oh, you're not going to let, the kids go in the system.
Right.
Right. You know what I mean? But apparently the 19-year-old niece would let.
She was letting it in the system. So she said she hasn't seen anything, like she doesn't have any proof, but she's noticed a lot of things. Like they'll sit on the couch together all the time, and sometimes when he's opening the door, he says he never opened the door for me, but when he opens the door for her, and when he opens the door, he kind of like touches her hand a little bit. She's seen him like kind of rub her hand a little bit. One time she found a bra under the couch. She's like, we never have bras in the living room, so I don't know why there's a bra under the couch that I found. I'm guessing it's hers, you know, the teenage girl.
Well, yeah. Of course, like shit, they had to jump up real quick. And
Yeah,
shit,
right.
You know what I'm saying? Come
And,
on, don't act like you ain't never been in that situation.
Dude, I saw that situation one time. I'm not gonna say who it was, but it was I was a kid, and then I got home and caught somebody in a little situation where I was like, what the? And they kind of like freaked out. And I freaked out too, so I kind of ran outside because I was like, "Oh, I caught them in doing something they wasn't supposed to," and then I guess I left, and then I guess they went back to doing what they were doing, and then my family came home, and so I guess they got startled and they kind of like tried to rush, and during the rush, they the girl stubbed her toe. Stubbed her toe, and so she like had it like I don't know if she broke it or not, but she's like had it real, you know, it was really bad. And the only reason I remember this is because I used to have a Superman doll, and I tied it on a string and I was swinging it around, and one time it broke and it hit her in the toe.
Oh, after the stub toe?
And she punched me in the stomach. I was like 10 or 9 or something like that.
Yeah.
And I always remember that, dude. They were in, you know, so that's what you get, you know, for doing stuff.
I'll never forget a young lady who I used to date when I was a teenager, and we were at her house, her mom's house, and I remember her mom. I think there's only one time this has happened, but her mom was nice enough to let me hang out over there a lot.
Yeah.
When she wasn't there.
Oh.
And then one day we were in the middle of some stuff, and the car, you know, I thought I heard the car pull up, and I'm like, yo, well, you said your mom wasn't going to be home too. And she was like, you ain't hear the car. And then all of a sudden we heard keys at the door. I was like, that's keys. And then she got up and she ran. So the way their house was set up, like you could go around this way to go back upstairs, and there was like another living room area or whatever you want to call it,
right?
Maybe a dining room or whatever. But the mom, you heard the keys go real fast, and the thing like she jumped up and she ran around. The mom came, running in.
Oh, his mom was.
Yeah, she came running in, and she was like, "Hey, blank. Oh, Warren, hi. Where's she at?" And I did not have an answer. I was just like, upstairs, bathroom. I'm sorry, I'm just watching Golden Girls.
Sorry. She probably said, I know something's up now.
Oh, my God. Thank you for being a friend.
Man.
Oh, my God. Dude, I swear I knew I was busted. But after that, she made it upstairs, came back downstairs, whatever. But, like, I knew for a fact we were busted.
Man.
Like I knew it was a wrap.
Right.
And we didn't get.
You didn't get busted? Oh man. Nice.
Dated that girl for like a year and a half.
Wow. I think I like the kids came home one time. I was like going over there, you know, I was going to visit, you know, I was like, all right, you know, let's experience some cool stuff.
Some cool stuff.
And then I think like midway, like the kids were, Mama.
Oh my God.
And I was like, oh.
I got one that's horrible. I got a horrible one. All I'm gonna say is I got so scared when it was a kid one, but I was so scared because I thought a sheet was floating and I heard a noise. And it was in the doorway and it was just like, and I was like, oh my God, what is that? Yeah, I was like, shut up, that's my baby.
Oh, man.
All right, let's keep it going.
That's good. All right, it's the last one. You know, kids nowadays need good parenting, right? And they need to be disciplined. And, you know, like I feel like people like are afraid to like discipline their kids nowadays, and this mother wasn't afraid to discipline her kid. She said, she got disrespected by her kid, and I guess she disrespected some adults too. And she said just to make her feel or understand that we're not here to be your friends, and you have to realize that you're a little kid and you have to respect adults. So she basically made her walk 10 miles to school after disrespecting her, and basically had her walk and follow her behind the car, and made her, I don't know about 10 miles. Oh, a daughter of 10 walk miles to school. I'm sorry, I read the story wrong. I thought it said 10 miles. I'm like, that's a lot. That kid's gonna like try to kill you while you sleep.
Yo, I actually don't mind this one. Just to look a cherry on top, I would play that one song. I would walk 5,000 miles and I would walk 1 million more on repeat.
Yeah. And I stick my hand out there and I go, da-da-da-da.
Sing along.
Come on, girl. Drive up beside her.
Come on. And she's like, da-da-da.
Come on, I can hear you. But I think I agree with the lady. I don't know about making her walk miles, but I do agree with you have to discipline your kids because if not, they're going to grow up to be horrible human beings.
Oh, we know some.
Yeah.
We know. Straight up, how many times you met a person and listen to them talk and just be like, man, you ain't got your ass kicked tonight.
Right, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you needed your ass kicked.
Yeah.
And you did not get it. One of the best and worst things that ever happened to me was when I got pistol whipped and jumped. Like from there I changed, like I was 14 years old, still playing with action figures type of stuff. And I'll never forget like how my mind slowly began to change about getting into fights.
Yeah.
Before I was like, no, oh God, no, I don't know. Oh God, no, let's not. But I mean, granted, I had a couple fights and one. I was just talking about this, but that's not the point. I had a couple fights, but I was like very afraid of it.
Yeah.
But after getting pistol whipped and jumped at 14, stomped in the face by these like much older guys.
Oh man.
Yeah, because they were like 19, older teenagers in
What?
the neighborhood. And so after that, I was like, hey, you ain't gonna kick my ass no worse than I already got my ass kicked. Come on, what's up?
Right.
Like, that's what ended up happening to me. But it was like literally one of the best and worst things to happen.
Yeah. So I'm sure this girl is gonna grow up and I think hopefully she learns something from it. Like I feel like sometimes, like nowadays kids are like so pampered that when you do punish them, they get resentful against you, and it's like I'm not doing it so. I'm not doing it so you can. Like am I slaughtering myself? I'm not doing this to make you be resentful. I'm doing it so you can understand that there are consequences to your actions. So I applaud this mom. Some people were saying you should be ashamed of yourself for making her walk those miles to school, and you're a bad parent. Like, well, you take her then. That's what I gotta say.
Hey, man, you know what? People always, when somebody's trying to progress, they always want to make them be defeated, but I don't think this mother was callous.
Oh! All right, that'll do it for me.
Oh, goodness. All right. I mean, I guess I could do the intro like we did last week, but I don't even know if I want to do it, but whatever.
It's got to be exciting.
It does. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for my part of the news. Now, this is very hard-hitting news, very provocative news, very critically disclaimed news. And I don't go to any news source. No. I don't go to MSNBC. I don't go to CNN. I don't go to ABCDEFG. I go to one place and one place only, and that's WorldStarHipHop.com.
World Star!
Let's get into it. Mitch McConnell zones out at another press conference. Zones out into the abyss of nothingness while being spoken to. Now, I believe that as far as politics goes, I think he should get out because he's clearly in the sunken place.
How old is that dude?
I do not want to know. That's why I thought about it and I was like, I'm not even going to look that up because I might feel bad making fun of that old man. I don't. And if you don't believe me, check out this next joke. A transgender woman attempts to hang herself on a doorknob and survives. Yes. She lives after trying to kill herself with a doorknob. And I thought that this story would have more twists.
Exit left.
Woo! Woo! The hell is wrong with you? Trying to hang yourself on a damn doorknob.
Was she a little person?
Not at all. Tall.
She's probably like, I'll show them.
And sat down.
Any moment now.
And then records it. Like, what are you doing?
Oh, man.
What are you doing? I thought about it for a quick second because, I know that self-deletion is a very, it's a very, hot button topic. I mean, if I ever get any money when I'm ever worth something, that will be one of the charities I donate to. With that being said, if I find out that someone from my charity has received monies after attempting to hang themselves with a doorknob, I will retract monies. And I could replace money with some psychiatric help.
Yeah.
Like regular old psychiatric help.
Or a taller door.
Oh, got it.
Got it.
Closing out. Documented idiocy. Lloyd, that's funny. No, I did that. This is another serious one. A racist white man calls a black man the N-word and then gets knocked out. Now, let this be a lesson for all you racist dropping N-bombs. If you want to do that, you should leave it in word. Yeah! That's it. And that'll do it for... That'll do it. You got all types of stuff going on. That'll do it for me, and that'll do it for the news. A little news segment we like to call you...
Whoa, why is it so fast? All right, never mind.
Shout out to Ramon, man. He tried his best.
Trying my best over here.
This is a little news segment we like to call
You May Have.
Because you may have heard and you may have not. Coming up later, I'm going to hit y'all off with the Come On Hook Up where we salute essential workers giving us our essential needs. But before all of that, we're going to hit y'all asses off with some of this music, thankfully. Ramon, tell them the internet crap.
If you want to find us on Facebook, we're under Bad Ways Remix. You can find us on Instagram under Bad Ways Comedy. You can watch us live right now, me making a fool of myself. On YouTube under Bad Ways Radio, or you can not dial in and call the number 312-985-7834 because it doesn't work. Huh? But if I can walk 5,000 miles, then I can walk 500 more.
Talk some shiz, Nathaniel, with the bastards. You are listening to Bastards All Day. Bad Waves on 1680 AM. Q4 Radio. That's Q4.org. Once again, we're going to break your law. We're having technical difficulties here. Ramon, find out what that is playing. Again, if those of us who actually watch this crap every week, we had technical difficulties with my computer, and Ramon was gracious enough to step in and do the thing he did the one time that I wasn't here because I had to go work in the medical field. I don't know if you know this. I am a faculty member at a prestigious medical school. And it was just a thing I could not get out of. So with that being said, I don't know if Ramon has fixed whatever.
Wait, not yet.
No, not yet. Okay, great. Well, I'll just sit here and run my mouth. And in doing so and running my mouth,
it's not even.
I would like to give a big shout out to everyone who is working in education. You are doing great things. And I'm not just talking about education on the elementary, high school level. I am also talking about the collegiate level. He said, sing some. What's a proclaimer? Frank, what is a proclaimer? He said, sing some more proclaimers. Did I sing? What did we sing? Any proclaimers?
I don't know.
I don't know what a proclaimer is. Ramon, you don't know what's going on over there yet?
All right, let's see.
He saw it? All right, great. No need to start that song over. Start it from where it at. And that is where we are going to break out. As the technical difficulties Yo, what's up, Brad Kemp Daddy? Man, Brad, we having some computer issues over here. Your song, we actually had plans to play your music every week and even after every track that you send us, we were gonna play. And of course with that dope ass sound thing. But my computer crashed or did something. Micro Center wants to charge me $40 to tell me what it is. I think your mic is off too. Okay, now your mic is
there
on.
You go.
So now.
You playing that lousy music? Turn your mic off.
Frank said stick to the fax machines. But Brad Kemp's new project is dropped. Is it the first today?
Tomorrow's the first.
Are you sure?
Yeah, today's the 31st.
Yeah, you know what? You might be correct. Somebody tell us the date. You might be correct, but I think yeah, you're right. Today's the 31st. Brad Kemp's new album drops, and I believe it's called On the Floor. It's a bunch of, I don't want to give it away, but like it's a bunch of dance music that is banging. And the joint we were going to play last week.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Boy, all I'm saying is Brad Kemp put his foot in this album like your grandma did her collard greens. Okay? Nothing but flavor. Num, 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 num.
Pot liquor.
A pot liquor. Do we want to try to see if we can get this music going?
All right, let me see if this one works.
And again, Brad, as soon as my computer come back alive, or we come up with a new fix for Ramon's demonstration or a thing, I promise you we are going to play the hell out of that album and promote it because it is serious.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what we got here, Ramon.
Let's see what happens here. All right, well.
Ramon, you're killing me.
Let's see. What can we do?
What happened, Ramon?
I don't know. Let me check this real quick.
This is insane.
Yeah. What are we looking for? Nova Sport?
Yeah, let's see. Let's see what you got there. Let's see what you got in your bag of tricks.
Let's see if I get my bag of tricks.
And we're not even going to try to even be professional about it. Just press the damn button and see what happens.
Here we go.
Oh, boy.
Life after death, living all eyes on me. Got the blueprint written, it was plain to see. Legal drug money, everybody lost in these streets. There's no way out of living, be who you
for the customers. Lamborghini living overpriced, only retail. People getting murdered over nothing, wishing farewell. Mom's at the church crying out for her son's loss. Anything can happen, we contribute to the cause. Why live with laws when police we can never trust? They only see us guilty before they throwing on the cuffs. Yeah, we gotta speak for the youth. Everybody want justice, but never the truth. Pac died in 95, now he's searching for answers. Big killed on the spot, he was taking his chances. Sky's the limit, I know we don't like to admit it. Insecurities got us all facing the mission. Deep in ourselves, we all gotta see for ourselves. The obstacles we all challenge make it worthy for wealth. Life after death, living all eyes on me. Got the blueprint written, it was plain to see. Legal drug money, everybody lost in these streets. There's no way out of living, be who you can be. We live a hard knock life, bless me when I die. God forgive me for my sins, leave me when I cry. Hail Mary, I gotta get mine to survive. Get rich or die trying, that's the way to get by. We all think we know the answers, some die with cancer. The government's scared, so they never will advances. Never been a shook type, only been a driven type. Social media got us all living to the hype. Yeah, we all following somebody else. They got us hanging by the strings, that's the way I felt. We have choices, excuses, I'm telling it. We was born to die, no discussing it. Life full of hope, got me walking on a tightrope. 5 in the morning, grinding hard, seeing through the smoke. Cops circle around the block, everybody running. Got the stash for the burner, so we know when they coming. Yeah, the streets made me an addict. I'm addicted to the grind, getting money is a habit. I'm on top, never fall for the birds. The streets made me who I am, I'm just speaking different words. Life after death, living all eyes on me. Got the blueprint written, it was plain to see. Legal drug money, everybody lost in these streets. There's no way out of living, be who you can be. We live a hard knock life, bless me when I die. God forgive me for my sins, leave me when I cry. Hail Mary, I gotta get mine to survive. Get rich or die trying, that's the way to get by. Yeah, you know, we all gotta eat out here. Getting this paper, we just bring it back home when the doves cry. Hey, yo, Verdi. Got it.
If you don't know, now you do. You're listening to Bastards All Day. Bad Waves on 1680 AM. Q4.org. Beloved gang, baby.
Beloved gang. All day, all day. Stepping up my corner, where stone walls look at the corner. When you feel home, you may wanna rest your soul, but the place never met the caller. So visualize, materialize what you dream of. Stepping up my corner, but the price won't be paid in dollar. What is on the other side of that door, yeah. Real life is dangerous. Visualize, materialize. Dreams are made of love. Dreams are made
what's good? This is Savant, Sound of Kanai. Y'all about to get broken off with another one of my joints right here on Bad Waves Radio, 1680 AM, Q4.org. Beloved gang, we see y'all. What's good, Warren?
His words have got me wanting to be touched by his brown skin or drenched in it like brown men, like a strawberry dipped in chocolate so close it must be sin. Something akin to laying down next to him and giving him the pleasure of giving me pleasure. Something so seductive as swimming in his skin, or his kisses on my skin, or silk sheets caress our skin, and words whispered in my ear do something to me within. His fingers read me like braille, make me feel like hell must have broke loose. The moon must be blue, cause he set my ship loose to sail. And can you tell? I'm so stuck on dude.
Her smile, the curvature of her lips, her thighs align with the curvature of her hips. It widened my eyes and stirred me from my scripted lines. That I get purpose for the spit and or better, depending who you ask. I'm blessed to never demand that I gasp and the best of her was none of those factors. The best of her above all, in fact, her Guardian, it was melanin drenched, the brown tint of a Twix with a heavenly kick, and as the gloss of her skin seemed to glow and glisten, stood in awe and resented how the sun kissed her. Convinced that my lips could bring things a day star of God wouldn't dare to dream. My arms was the place that she needed to be, but from the arms of the sun she had no need to leave or heed. My voice raised towards she, until she locked eyes with me.
I'm higher than when I fell the first time. He takes me higher and higher every time. Gives me something new to bring my memories back to this place and time right here. And trust me, heaven is beautiful. I know, cause she took me there.
One touch took me there and her entrenched in such a splendid design. Her fingertips stroke my quiverous spine, and as our hips align, lips unite in the suspension of time until we're blended in the synchronous bind of heightened senses. Ascension divine, neither end nor beginning is nigh, for she or I
is the color of the sky. While we play the beach, caressing black sand. Melanin gon' get you a tan. Baby,
You're listening to Bastards All Day. Bad Waves on 1680 AM, Q4.org. Beloved gang, baby.
Pop, pop, we dropping bodies to stick up your punk ass. And before we stick your punk ass up, Ramon got to tell you what you just heard.
All right. Wait a minute. Here we go. All right, we started that nice little block off. We tried to start that nice little block off with California Away with a Zeta plan, but the plan didn't work.
Oh, my God, that's genius.
We went into Nova Sport, The Verdict, after that. Then we went into Dreams Are Made Of by Dana Shanti. And then we went to Skin by featuring Satchel Head by Savant Dos Equis, Slimson Churchill.
You know what I mean? And
Nah, I mean.
And he don't dare slide through the shot without listening to Amy not be on this broadcast. Beloved gang, bulletproof. Blah. Shout out to Amy.
Yeah.
She was smart enough to get us a hookup to something I'm not sure if we can announce yet. But let's keep this party going. It is time for the Hakaman hookup, where we salute essential workers, giving us our essential needs.
All right, where are we at? There we go.
I put people on, understand? Streets was happy. Everybody could eat.
These shout outs and salutes aren't just for people dropping bombs and not realizing it's gonna blow up in their face. Who are they for?
Now these shout outs and salutes aren't just for those men who like to piss in sinks and then wash the junk off.
Who? Word to Gary Oldman, honorable mention to Wood Harris. And with today's shout out and salute is our very own sink peer. That is Ramon, the Savage Slayer Smith, a.k.a. Don't Stop Moaning. Come on, Moaning. I said no.
All right, we got that right.
Hit him, Daddy.
All right, here we go.
I'm doing something right now just for the camera.
Oh, just for the camera. All right. Today we are looking for video content creator and director for social media. So if you think you have what it takes to be a video content creator and a director for social media, check us out, but check out the hybrid. Staffing income. What is this? What place is this?
Oh God!
I didn't even say.
Here you go.
I thought it was supposed to say the place. It says Staffing Inc. Oh, I guess that's the name of the company. Staffing Inc. Have you ever heard of that company?
Never.
Me neither. I think it's a porn thing. It might be an OnlyFans person who's like looking for somebody to
create content.
Create content, and it's in Willowbrook.
Well, I got a long resume.
I got a long resume. I got a schlong resume.
Long resume. Don't stop now. Come on,
Come on, Monet. So they're basically paying $45,000 to $55,000 a year.
Okay.
Full time, part time, or contract. So it's out in Willowbrook, Illinois. The company's charity auctions today. Okay. Well, no.
What's that mean?
I don't know. I guess that's the name of the company. So I guess there's no adult content. They're seeking a dynamic and creative video content creator and director with a passion for storytelling and conceptualizing, to conceptualize, shoot, and edit compelling video content for our social media platforms. So there you go. So if you're looking, your responsibilities will be collaborate with the social media team, marketing team, and other departments to determine video content that needs and scheduling. I don't know what that means, but I don't know. So if you're up for, if you have a camera, I don't know, and you can get a job. $55,000 is a good chunk of change.
Yeah, no, I'd pull my ass out for it.
All
right, that is the Hakaman hookup, where we salute essential workers, giving us our essential needs.
Where is that stinger at? What is it? I'll put people on.
I
shit!
put people on. Understand?
I don't know why this. I don't know why this thing goes to like. Like why doesn't that go to? It doesn't. It's supposed to go to what I push, the button I push, and the other one is still playing. Like I don't understand that.
These shout outs and salutes.
Let's see if that.
No, I'm not even messing with it anymore.
No.
Not even messing with it.
No.
These shout outs and salutes aren't just for people creating content and then selling their asses at an auction block. Who are they for?
Everyone! Now, these shout outs and salutes ain't just for those people drowning trying to control the control board. And it's not working right.
Who?
Everyone!
Word to Gary Oldman, honorable mention to Wood Harris. When we come back, we're going to go into the ins and outs, relationship advice, where we crack open a novel of one of our love lives and realize that legs don't crack open as easy as Ramon's laptop should.
Yeah.
Before all of that, well, we might attempt to crack y'all off with some of this music.
All right. Yeah, I think we got some music.
Okay. Ramon, tell them the internet crapola.
If you want to find us on Facebook, we are in the Bad Waves Remix. You can find us on Instagram under Bad Waves Comedy. You can watch us live right now on YouTube under Bad Waves Radio. Don't call us because it doesn't work. So I keep saying that. Just like my setup over here is not working right. But we do have some nice music for you coming up. All right. So this is the Bleaky off, right?
Yeah. Oh man. Or if you can't get in to call us, definitely attempt to mess around with this chat. I know again.
Oh yeah, the chat's there.
Majority of you people don't watch this. You listen to it. God bless you for doing so. It allows us to still be on air.
Yeah.
Especially with this level of professionalism. But for those of us who actually can get in the chat, you can, because this is the romance section, so you can ask questions. Get up in there before Sean breaks our brains.
Yeah.
Get up in there before the Turtle Club makes us laugh or makes us ignite in flames. Either way, get up in there with the bastards. You are listening to Bastards All Day. Bad Waves on 1680 AM. Q4 Radio. That's Q4.org. Once again, we're going to get the breaky off. Yeah, the music.
Hello, sunshine, what's going on? I missed you these days. See the leaves falling on the ground. The sound of rain, hiding the colors, the fading light. Or did you send your clouds so you could dream behind? Hello, summer, I let go. Just as longing inside. See, I'm craving these memories.
All right. Ramon's, yeah. Something's going on over there on Ramon's side. But either way, big shout out to Ramon for even having anything to hit us off with to get us correct in the game with. So big shout out to you, Ramon. So
Yeah.
there's no shade, no slight. We're going to attempt to play another song.
Yeah. Let's see if we
We're
can.
going to attempt to play one more and then go into the segment.
One second.
And Lee, hey, look. Now, Captain Kirk didn't fly the ship without getting shot at, and we ain't either.
Right.
Doggone it. He made it. He made it out, okay? Okay. Now, granted, Star Wars, Old Gray Mine, although Star Trek Voyager is pretty good. All right, I'm sorry. I just nerded out. All right, are you ready over there?
I think so. Let's see.
All right, let's see what's happening.
You know what? I'm going to take this off over here. This.
Okay, okay, take it off over there. Get nasty for him. So anyway.
All right, get nasty.
He's going to get nasty and take it off for you.
All right.
All right. I'd like to give a big shout out to our listeners. Again, I hope this is entertaining for you. I know it's entertaining for us and those watching who
Right.
can see our reactions. So hopefully it's entertaining for you to watch us slip on this banana peel over and over.
Yeah.
Ramon, hit him off.
All right.
This is Frank Joshua. You are listening to Bad Waves Radio on Q4.org. I am back on the land and I've got a new album out. It's called Talk of Things and that's amazing. And you're going to hear some of it now. Don't be taken in by these people.
Bastards all day. Bad waves on 1680 AM. Q4.org. Beloved gang, baby.
Beloved gang. All day, all day. Just like what it says.
La música de Harry Fraud.
If you ain't up on things, Itchy mobbing in the slang and beloved's the yang. And before we move any further,
right,
we gotta tell you what you
just heard. Well, you did hear. Oh, hell no. You did hear. Dana Shanti, a little bit of Blue Sky.
Right. Then we closed out.
We closed out with Frank Joshua. If I
the Tim Ongrave remix.
Yeah.
Yo, shout out to Frank Joshua. Just said thanks. It's nice to have an outing for this album. Yo, and this track. This was dope.
Yeah.
This low key. I think I may have slept on this particular song.
Yeah.
Like I think I really slept on this song.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I mean, all Frank Joshua songs are cool.
Definitely, but this I don't know this.
Oh, could it be?
Even with our knives rusty, even with lackluster cutting utensils, we can still find a butter knife when you come to see Le Butcher. Sing, 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 sing.
My knife is dull, but I still cut you up.
Big piece, little piece. Everybody get a piece. And then we leave and say peace.
Peace.
Oh, my God. All right. Let's go. Lloyd said this show is wild today. It's Saturn in retrograde still. Dude, I don't know, man. That's you are absolutely right. Frank Joshua put a piece of meat in the knife.
Did he really?
Yeah. All right, Ramon. We have questions from the Turtle Club.
All right.
Of course, Sean Chantel has something up in here.
Yeah.
Pause. Let's see what's going on.
All right. Let's see what's going on in the Turtle Club. Turtle Club says, why men great till they gotta be great? So I'm guessing she said, why are men always act like they're great until it's time to really be great? And that first grade is probably, and this is from a woman, so.
Oh, wow.
So we got to understand where it's coming from.
Here you go. Go ahead, misogynist.
Misogynist. I think it's not that, I think it's not just men, but I think it's everybody. And I think this is because when we first started dating out, and that's, I guess, two scenarios. One scenario, when you first started dating, you're like the best person in the world, right? Like you have to you're displaying your best clothes, your Sunday dress, you're strutting like a peacock, and then, and then right. But then once you get the person, once you grab get the prize, eventually your true self comes out, and whether they like it or not, that's your true self. And sometimes your true self may not be what they thought it was because they were too busy looking at that peacock spread their wings or spread those feathers, and then they don't realize the peacock's got to put those feathers away for a little bit, and then it's not as great as you thought it was. Sometimes you got people who just don't give a crap, right?
So Sean Chantel says that's not a real question. That's a Lizzo lyric.
Oh, that's a Lizzo lyric?
Yeah.
Why would somebody do that?
It said, tell your little friends to stop playing with the forum.
Man.
All right, so check it out, though. I'm down to actually answer this.
Go ahead.
And you get what you put in.
Uh-huh.
You get what you put in. If whoever you messing with starts falling off, then maybe you should check yourself.
Mm.
I've been in multiple relationships where as long as we kept the same energy, and which is almost impossible, but as long as we kept the same energy throughout the whole thing,
right?
We kept doing we tit for tat with the great. You know what I mean? We go. I mean, every relationship has its ups and downs, its whatevers.
Right.
But like, if you are going to trample on your man, play your man weak, do whatever, what the hell you think he's supposed to do back to you?
Yeah.
You're gonna get what you give. That's what I mean with a lot of guys. Now if you don't want that, then there's a little store called Simps R Us. They'll hook you up. They will lace you smooth up. They got some good product there. You ever heard of the Logan Paul? They got oh my all right, let's go.
Okay, so I don't know if this is another Lizzo lyric or not, but I think they're playing with me today. What is it that men like about a woman riding his face?
Ramon?
Is that a lyric?
No, it's not. I don't know if that's a lyric or not. Although Lloyd apparently has called out Sean because he listens to Lizzo.
I was gonna say that too. Like, how do you know that's
No.
He said it comes on the radio. Can't avoid those. Whatever.
Yeah, it's true.
He knows.
Oh, you wow. So what is it? What is it that you like, Ramon? Like, what do you like about having your face written?
I don't think it's like I think we was talking about this last week. I think about figuring people's kinks out and stuff like that. And I think it was like when you get more mature in your relationships or sexually, whatever, you start to realize that it's more pleasurable for you to pleasure that person.
Okay.
Than to, like, you know, because you get excited about exciting that other person.
Mm-hmm.
And I think if I'm a man who likes get a woman to ride his face, for me it's more what she's getting out of it than what I'm getting out of it. So I can't. So the fact that she asked, like, you know, what is it about men who like women riding their face? I mean, there's probably no pleasure at all, but the pleasure of giving that pleasure.
Okay, for sure. I mean, my answer is the pleasure that I get out of it is allowing that woman to have some control. You know, being able to have some control while I steer the experience.
Right. Well, same thing.
Kind of.
Different words.
No, it's not the same thing.
Well, it's got you're basically giving her the opportunity to experience, like you said, while you.
She has some control. She's enjoying that.
Yeah.
But I'm up there. I'm controlling the experience.
Yeah.
You're
setting the tone.
I'm setting the tone.
Yeah.
Setting the tone. Getting those succulent juices on my chin.
Yeah.
Let's keep it going.
Keep it going. All right.
Wait. Sean said, don't try to clown me for knowing today's music. You should be caught up in current. Oh.
You telling that to Lloyd?
I believe so.
Oh.
Shut. Everybody get pop. All right, go ahead.
All right. If a girl likes something that you aren't particularly into, do you indulge her to make her happy? Example, rubbing feet and sucking toes.
Toes. I don't know about the toes, but Ramon, do you indulge her?
Yeah, I think so. I think that's kind of like a compromise, right? Like, I think you might not be into something that they might be into, and then you say, well, I'll do it just, so you can be happy.
So a compromise, like, I won't lick the booty crack, but I'll bite the butt cheek?
Yeah.
That is a compromise.
Yeah, that's a compromise. Like,
a good compromise.
Like, I may not.
What you gonna say?
I'm not taking the Campo down mountain, but I'll still blow your guts out.
Oh, see, this is why you're a good husband. All right, keep it going.
All right. How long do you handle conflict in your relationship? If your MO is to shut down and the other person wants to discuss everything, how do you find a middle ground?
See, that's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
You being a married man knows this answer.
How do you handle conflict in your relationship if your MO is to shut down? Well, my MO is not to shut down. My MO is to discuss it. And so my MO, so what I do is, and this is like, sometimes I might get on people's nerves or get on, significant others' nerves. And then not just now, my wife now, but in the past, when people, I'm not like a person who argues or like to argue.
Yeah, me either.
But I'll I'll ask you questions, and then I'll have you analyze the situation and to see, is this worth what you're doing? You know what I'm saying? Like somebody argues and
That's
say,
good.
and so I was like, okay, now look at what's going on right now. You know, like whatever you're saying, is that more important than whatever we've had before or we can have later on? You know, like, what is this? Is this something, are you like a baby who is like, I can't get my, you know.
That's when she slaps you.
That's when I get slapped, and that's when usually the relationship ends.
She craps herself and is like, who's the baby now?
Who's the baby now, huh?
Now change me.
On my pillow. Ah! Show you a baby. Yeah, and then because it's, I always say like how many times do you see your favorite flower and you go up to it and you just start smacking it left and right, or you start criticizing the things that it has, or how many times your favorite jeans, or you know what I'm saying? But with people, we're different, right? Like we were our favorite person that we want to be with, and yet we find a way to find something wrong in that relationship and bring it to that person and argue about it. And 9 out of 10,
got a good point.
Yeah, it's not something that you need. Like it's usually something selfish. Like it's always something that you probably think, or it's something that you probably want, and because I didn't act the way you wanted me to act, then you're making up this whole scenario of me being that person that you think, or you made up in your head of who I am right there at that moment. And in reality, it's like you just ask me something and say, hey, and we can discuss it and then get over it. So I think that's what I usually do.
Lloyd says that's the Cosby Show method.
That's the Cosby Show method?
Yeah.
I mean, because
emphasis on show.
Right. Because like, what would you do, Lloyd? I mean.
Oh, you taking it to the chat?
Yeah, I mean,
you going full Michael McDonald, taking it to the streets.
I mean, yeah.
No more Negroes.
Because sometimes, like I always say, like we, and this is my philosophy is like life is too short, and I'm not gonna sit there and argue with you, right?
True.
Like
life is too short.
Have you seen this?
I have.
You see me in action.
I've seen this in real time. And I actually applauded it.
Yeah, and you see me, and I'm not gonna sit there and like argue with you. Like I'm not gonna you don't. But go ahead. You know, you can leave. Ain't nobody stopping you, right?
Jesus, where are my sound stings, Lord?
You know, and nobody's
thou forsaken me.
Right? Ain't nobody stopping you. You know, and so it's, hey, I ain't got time for this. I've been, you know, I've been in life, and I've understood a couple of things, and I understand we can have a good time, we can enjoy things, and I understand that sometimes you might there are going to be differences and conflicts, right? But we can get over them. Like we don't have to. Like Lloyd says, I would try my best to detach my feelings from it and logically break it down to what the underlying issue is. Basically, the Cosby Show method.
Okay, so. I've dated someone who's a shutter downer.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when you say a person who shuts down is not a person who is going to listen to you and argue with you.
They shut down.
They shut down. Yeah. They're not going to give you anything. Now, because I am a juvenile, I find a lot of things funny.
Right.
So the thing that I have done is I've taken it and made it comedic.
Mm-hmm.
I've made it funny. I've taken a situation and been like, and look at this. Look how silly. Look how funny this is.
Right.
This is hilarious. Almost your thing, except I'm going to make it fun for us both.
Right.
To walk through these emotions.
Yeah.
Now, and granted, I've done it's almost the exact same thing, except it's funny. And I've done your method too.
Right.
And Lloyd's method. I never done Bill Cosby's method, but
I was dropping something in your soup.
Oh my God! They called it the Cosby Show method. Oh my God! So
you
like
be sleeping in the rolling.
Oh God! No! Jesus! Oh my God! At least it's not the Nicki Minaj method. No, wait, no. I'm sorry. It's Cardi B, right? That's who does that. The put the drugs in the people's stuff and rob them and.
Cardi B does it. Oh, she used to do that when she was a stripper, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, that was her thing. I mean, nobody's gonna persecute her for that. I mean, because come on, man, it's not the same.
Right.
It's not the same when Cardi B does.
It's Cardi B.
And Cardi B drugs.
And she admits it.
And she and thinks
like
cool.
Cosby didn't even admit it.
They didn't even admit it.
Yeah, and they put him in jail. But Cardi B admits it. Yeah, I should drug people and rob them blind. I dare you to put me in jail. You misogynist!
Lloyd said sometimes he has to table the conversation and revisit the subject another time, which is I guess that works too. All right, after you're not heated anymore about it. But again, like I was saying, so I crack jokes or whatever.
Mhm.
I clown.
Yeah.
And it's to the point where I can get them to laugh.
Yeah.
And they see like, oh,
how ridiculous I am.
It's either how ridiculous.
How ridiculous the situation is.
Yeah, I was about to say, right, because because nobody's perfect.
Yeah.
So it's all how ridiculous the situation is.
Yeah.
And a lot of times, we'll be able to. She'll then want to talk.
Yeah.
It's a way to open her up. I guess not pause, but it's a way to get her to converse.
Yeah.
About the topic without, looking at it as doom and gloom, and I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah. I've had situations where I don't say anything, and then you see me, like somehow I'll give it a look, and I'm like, okay, and I don't say anything, and then later on, like they're like, I'm sorry. That happens a lot. It's like, oh, I'm sorry. Like I realized I was out of line, or I realized that wasn't called for, or whatever.
That Ramon, you're an idiot. That's what I realized.
Yeah, and then
get in there and make me something.
And I think the good thing is not to basically, not to say, oh, see, that's what that's let it go and be like, all right.
And that is one of the most important parts about trying to get through a discrepancy with your person. Is not to be pointing fingers, not to be blame, regardless of if the person, whether it's you or them, whose fault it is.
Right.
You kind of can approach it from a situation of, okay, here, this is where we are, and this is our situation.
Right.
How can we make it work? Dude, it's 12:54. Let's go to Sean.
All right, let's go to Sean Chantel's question. All right, he says, Sean Chantel says, when dating, do you think men should withhold the attention and resources they give women in order to get our just dues? Wait, what is that? When dating, do you think men should withhold the attention and resources they give women in order to get our just dues?
So here's the thing: you can't get your just dues without it showing. I mean, that's actually I can't say that because I'm somebody who doesn't.
Right.
I'm somebody who's I'm not gonna say notorious, but I'm definitely not giving resources and attention and receive just dues. And then I was like, okay, cool, let's go ahead and kick it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I think it depends on what you look like.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
I don't know.
What is wrong with you? And it hits so hard without the oh my God, without the bed music.
I know.
Oh Jesus, that's going on TikTok.
Because,
all right, let's go.
Because like if you look good looking guy or something, let's say you're a good looking guy, you probably can get away with that. I think. But if you are, what do they call that? Sid or Sims or whatever.
Sims.
Sips or
simp.
What is that? What is that
What
word?
a simp.
Simp. Yeah.
This Mark said Sims.
Sims.
Then he said Sips.
Sips. The Sim sips, and he becomes a Sim.
The Simp.
The Sims.
No, but go
no,
ahead.
I don't know. No, I shouldn't say that. But I think there's certain people who can get away with it. I think, and it depends on their personality, their charisma, or whatever it is that they have. They have that little something that draws people towards them, even though they don't even like give out. Like the less you give, the more people are drawn to you to get. I gotta open up this, peel these layers back to figure out what is it about this person. You know, I want their attention because I wanna get to know more of them. You know, and then the more you like, more not standoffish, but the more you don't give them, the more interested they are in finding out why is it that you're not giving them that. Like I remember in clubs, like the guys would hit all over the girls all the time.
Oh yeah.
And they were like, thirsty, and then I see them and I'd be like, whatever. And then they come and then I'd be like sitting there, looking over the balcony, looking over the thing, and suddenly they come. So what's up with you, And then like, yeah, because I ignored you, so now you want to know what why is this guy ignoring me?
I learned that at like the age 22. I didn't realize it. I didn't realize that I don't have to be whatever. You know, I don't have to like approach.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, I could, but then I could also be sparing.
Yeah.
Be sparing with your approach, especially if it's like in one of these clubs. It's not like a multiple room thing, you know, where you see everybody all the time.
Yeah.
So like I would use it sparingly. I would use my holler at sparingly.
Right.
And then again, sometimes I wouldn't. My other move is the dance alone. The dance just.
I'm having my own fun.
That's right.
I don't need you to have fun.
On Lair.
And then be like,
Michael Lair.
That guy's having a good time. Let me go over there.
Let me go over there and dance
hang
with
with. Yeah.
That's a timeless classic.
Yeah.
I could go do that Saturday if I wanted to.
Nice.
And end up meet someone.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good one.
That's a good. Yeah. So yeah.
So what are you saying?
So I don't think you have to.
But is this a yes? So no, you're saying yes they should or no they shouldn't?
Do you think men should withhold the intention? I think if you have that.
See, you're doing it.
Well, I mean, because I can't say yes or no because
Yes,
it's
you
like
can.
I can.
Yes, you can.
All right, go ahead then. And then if you go home alone, that's your problem. But I think you have to have.
No, I'm saying you could say yes or no.
Yeah, I say yes. I say withhold.
You say yes, withhold.
Yeah.
Your attention and resources.
Yeah, and I think, but then that's my point is like not everybody has that ability. Not everybody has that talent.
That's true.
So I can say yes for me, but I can't say yes for somebody else because they might be like, oh yeah, let me go try that, and then she walks out with the guy that buys her the drinks.
So I say if you're in a nightclub, definitely do that.
Yeah.
Definitely do that. I rarely buy drinks.
Mm-hmm.
And anytime I have, usually it's done nothing.
Yeah.
Anytime I haven't.
Right.
Not anytime I haven't, but I have more success not being like, can I get you a drink?
Right.
Way more success. But like if you're in a relationship, I'm saying don't necessarily withhold.
Yeah, if in a relationship, you don't.
Yeah. And not even a relationship. Like if you're dating, sure, I'll pay for this, I'll pay for that. I mean, granted, we're not going to no damn restaurant on our first date. But like in that, and this is a good question, Sean, by the way. But in that type of space, like in a dating space, I definitely think I don't think you should withhold.
Yeah.
And the only reason you should withhold, if you are withholding, is if you're being given. We're not answering your question. What's the question? Enlighten us, then, Socrates.
And it can't be no absolutes. There's only absolutes and Sith lords.
I mean, it could be absolute, but you can break it down right here in the chat. You're not answering.
Yeah. If you answer a question, tell me what you're talking about.
Yeah, elucidate. Tell us what you're talking about, Mr. One Sentence heckler. But like I was saying, I don't like so say when a woman, and we've talked about this before. I actually got a TikTok I got ready in the chamber for this one. When a woman's telling you stuff like, oh, I don't do this before, I don't do that before, I don't do that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
All right, great. Well, I don't do that before, and they don't like that.
I think I understand what he's saying.
What?
And correct me if I'm wrong. It's basically saying like, you try to spoil a woman, and then she'll act a certain way towards you. But should I withhold all that to get what really comes from her? Am I going too deep? Like if she being her real self, but if I withhold those things, will she show me her real self, as opposed to me giving her all these resources and attention, and she's gonna give me stuff because I'm giving her these things? And so like if I didn't give her these things, then she'd probably be like deuces, whatever, or that real person would be like, this is my real me. I'm not into you because of the resources and attention you give me. So I don't know if that's what it means.
I mean, I guess that's what it is. I mean, I can see that too.
Yeah. Because
I personally don't necessarily go all out until we get to know each other for real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Just a tip.
Oh my God. That's right.
Well, Sean hasn't said anything, so let's go to the next question. I think so we can. It says when dating.
Wait, hold on. When Warren pushed you to say yes or no to that answer, and then Warren was answering until you read my question.
Wait, what?
I don't know.
When Warren pushed you to say yes or no, that was the answer, and then Warren was answering until you read my question.
We're gonna figure that out.
Well, we weren't saying yes or no. I was saying yes, in towards of like if you were like then you when you said it like it's like if you're out in the club or something like that, then I say yes. But like you said, once if you're starting to be in a relationship, then you start beholding those things. Then what's the point of being in a relationship? But then I read it again, and I'm reading like, am I just giving you like if I'm a millionaire, will a woman love me the same way if I was a broke dude? You know, will she give me her honest, just? I mean, I'm guessing he's saying just dues.
And I guess we also should know what you mean by just dues.
Yeah.
Because we're trying to figure out what said dues are.
Yeah.
We know what attention and resources are, but what are the just dues? I got the just dues in my mind of what I think it is, but like I might be wrong because again, I will not open the flood. I will not open the floodgates of love until I get my just due.
Right. And what does the just do though?
Hey, just do. Hey man, busting it wide. What you think this is?
Well, that's what your just do means. But I'm saying like, or just do could it be
What's
like
your just dues? Holding hands and walking through a
No, I'm
dewy
saying just
field?
do is like her like. What if she's being fake? I'm thinking just do is meaning like she's being honest or she's being true. Like what if you like give all your goodies and then she's not? She's like she's just playing you, and next thing you done be like, oh baby, 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 and then 2 days later you see her walking down the street with another dude, and you're like, hey, I gave you my attention and my resources. You call that just?
I saw you and him walking in the rain. Warren, you're going to address the Mexican flag polo you're wearing. Just a question.
It's not Mexican. It's Italian flag.
That is correct. Bing bong.
And it's Italian. It's a Lacoste shirt after an Italian designer.
Who is the Italian designer?
I don't know. But it's Italian.
And I only know this because I went to my favorite clothing store, Ramon's Closet. Okay, better than Filene's basement. I'll tell you that.
All right. So Sean, I don't know what he didn't respond to his explanation was probably more complicated than the question. So I say when dating, if sex wasn't a need for men, how would women manipulate men to get what they want? They couldn't.
He asked this before, and they couldn't. You don't think they could?
They couldn't.
You don't think they couldn't?
No.
If sex wasn't, you don't think they could?
Not if because I've said this question. I've not this question per se, but I said because a woman. I remember I was talking to her friend. She said, I'm this guy, and he's talking about having an open relationship, you know, and letting us explore, like, date other people, but still be in the relationship. And she's like, what should I do? And I said, well, if you take sex, say sex didn't exist, do you think people were saying, I want to be in an open relationship? Like, you would think a guy would be like, hey, you know, I want to talk to a smarter person. You know what I'm saying? They wouldn't say that, right? Because nobody says that. It's usually
I want to talk to a smarter person,
right? Like nobody's gonna be like, man, like conversations with you suck. So, you know, we could just have a relationship, but I'm just gonna have a friend over here that I'm gonna visit every now and then just to talk politics and whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody says that. It's usually when they want open relationship, it's involving sex. Like, let's see the people so I can have sex with other people and still have sex with you. That's all it is. So I think if sex didn't exist, there would be no cheating because there's no sex. You know, there would be they wouldn't be able to manipulate because I think that's the one thing they have that you know, in that chemistry with the women, you know, and that's probably one of the majority, and I'm not saying that intellectually and all that stuff is not, but it's attraction, right? Physical attraction. Like you see a flower, you're like physically attracted to it. When you see something, you're physically attracted to it until you get to know what it is, right? So you don't go to a woman and like, oh, I think she has a beautiful brain. You know, no, you see her and she's like, she looks hot, and then I start talking to her, and then you find out later on that she probably a good person or has a beautiful brain. So I think if that wasn't existing, no.
Wow, you were serious about that.
No, I don't think. Yeah, because I don't think they would have anything. You think they would have anything?
Sean said that sex isn't the only way to cheat in a relationship, though. Now,
No, but nobody cheats. Nobody cheats. Like nobody goes and like, oh yeah, I think if you have good conversations with somebody, let's say like, I'll have like I'm married and I have good conversation with another female, like I'm not hiding her. And I'm not sneaking off to go have good conversation with that female. I'll introduce her to my wife and be like, hey, this is my friend so-and-so, and we like to talk about politics or whatever,
Sean.
So what other ways do you cheat, Sean, that doesn't involve sex? Because I would like to know.
Yeah, put that in there, Sean. What is the other ways you cheat? Now, there are other ways to manipulate other than sex.
But remember, if sex doesn't exist.
Sex didn't exist.
That means that arousal and none of that stuff exists either.
All right.
So how would you entice a man, or how would you control a man, and why would he be interested in talking to you so you can control him?
So I don't know about you.
Mm-hmm.
I live a very complicated life. I do, and sometimes all that stuff just bubbles and boils and bubbles and bubbles and boils. Everybody's out to get you. Everybody hates you.
Mm-hmm.
And then all you really want to do is find someone whose warm affection can just give you just a brief escape. Let me just get a quick little escape from all of this real quick. I just want to feel okay for a second. You know what I mean? Without alcohol or drugs or whatever. Hell, without even going to a gym.
Right.
Let me just feel some warm skin, soft.
Yeah, but with
hold on.
See?
Hold.
That's sexual.
Hold. It doesn't have to be sexual.
But it involves that arousal.
It does not necessarily have to involve the arousal. So what you said? When you have sex and you get done, you don't want to cuddle. What you do?
No, I'm not saying that. No, that's part of it. I'm saying that's part of.
So what if you take the sex out? You wouldn't want to cuddle?
No, I'm saying that's all part of the drive. That's
it
part
does
of
not have to be.
But how would you know that?
Now see, look, and this you would know that by any affection you get. Just affection, like what biologically attracts a heterosexual man to a woman, regardless of sex, is just being around him. I mean,
because
what is it like the work wife we were talking about?
But intimacy doesn't just include sex. I'm not talking about the act of sex. So I mean, let me make clear. I'm not talking about the act of intercourse. I'm talking about there's sexuality in a sense of all, like attraction. That touching the skin. All that leads to something that in our imagination or in our mind, we know that that's going to lead to something, and it's going to probably end up in sex.
You're a caveman.
No, I'm not a caveman.
See, you're making me break character right now.
No. But if you don't, if you didn't have any of that, if you didn't have any, if women didn't have vaginas and they couldn't do anything for you, how much would you would go and be like, let's cuddle with a woman?
I would.
You would?
Hell yeah.
But you don't know that because you still have that.
Of course I know that. When you hug somebody, and regardless if it's if it's a freaky thing, but say you're on a date and you hug her, see you trying to say this is all encompassing sex.
No, because I'm not talking about.
What about work wives?
What?
What about work wives? People that you not freaking, but you you're drawn to them. You still gonna rock with them.
Yeah, but you're not touching their skin.
You ain't never
cuddling with them.
You ain't never hugged a work wife?
Yeah, but not in that way.
I mean, not in that way, but it still felt good on.
So can your work wife manipulate you?
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
All right.
I don't have necessarily a work wife. You know what I'm saying? But
there you go.
And you know what else is funny? I'm thinking about when I did have a work wife, and I think we talked about this. I ended up dating her.
See. No, I don't mean to say that's not possible. I'm just saying that. I'm just saying that if you there's types of like eros. The word eros means like it's a type of love or a type of a thing where it's like attraction between a man or a woman or a man or whatever, like attraction, and those things. That's why women can. That's why we say they're the gatekeepers and all that stuff, right? Because they like would a man. Like if I buy a Ferrari, what am I buying a Ferrari for? Because I like great cars? No, because I'm trying to build myself up to impress that prize that I'm trying to get. Like we were talking about that last week. But what if that prize didn't have anything to offer? Would you still try to do all those things?
Yes, because I like women around me, regardless.
But why do you like women around you?
Regardless if I'm freaking them or not.
But why would you like women around you?
Because women are not men. Do you really want to be around a bunch of hard legs all the time? Are you serious?
But why are you attracted to soft skin?
Soft legs? No.
Exactly.
Soft legs.
Why are you attracted to?
Because it's a different perspective from men like you.
No, because
you damn misogynist.
I'm just being honest. I'm saying like it does like the reason you're attracted to women is because it's that thing inside of you that I'm not talking about just intercourse, but I'm talking about there's that chemistry that attracts you to women. But if let's say that chemistry didn't exist, and that's what I'm thinking that he's talking about. I'm not talking about just the act of sex. I'm talking about that whole thing. If that was gone, what would you have? You wouldn't have. They wouldn't have anything for you to do all these things for.
My ex-girlfriend from years ago has had a sister, Rainicia. Shout out to Rainicia.
Right.
I loved Rainicia. Rainicia and I stayed buddies even after that. Now, was I trying to take down Rainicia?
Right. See?
No, I'm not. Look. I liked Rainicia as a person.
At the end of the day, it all comes back around.
Rainicia as a person as well. I found her attractive for sure.
Yeah.
But what made her attractive or cool to even be around was that she was hilarious.
Okay.
She was a great person.
Okay, maybe I went a little too deep.
I like Rachel Mason.
So
I'm not trying to bust her wide.
But okay, I'll say maybe I went a little too deep about the concept of
Kate Freeman is one of my closest friends.
Yeah, but that's not the same thing.
It is the same thing because because at the end of the day, aside from her having her personality, she is not another hard leg ass homeboy.
Yeah. All right, so let me go back to the question. He said I'm gonna go to the question and simplify it for myself. When dating, if sex wasn't all right, so active intercourse wasn't a need for men, would they still would women manipulate men to get what they want? Yeah. I'm gonna say yes.
And that's what I was saying.
I would say yes.
See?
Because I'm talking about the act of sex. I'm not talking about. So I went a little too far out there.
Yeah, I know. You went into your flashback.
Yeah. All right. So if the act of sex wasn't there, would women still be able to manipulate men? Yes, they would still be able to manipulate men.
See?
Yes.
See? You had PTDD. You know what that is? Post-traumatic dating disorder. All right, man, we got to get him out of here. We're going to go into these final thoughts and outros. That was good. See, once again, there we are. Ran over, running our damn mouths.
Yeah.
All right. Ramon, do you have anything to plug?
Right, the femininity is attractive, point blank. Yeah.
Femininity is attractive.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, okay, I took it back and I say yes.
You had to.
So, because I went a little too further out. That's
you
what,
know
that's
how
what,
you are.
But I was saying, if you're talking about the act of sex, then yes, they have something.
You made me break character there, and I don't like it. It's probably the first time in years that I've broken character, and you actually heard that I'm a nice person. And that's not my thing.
Man.
Especially on this damn broadcast. That is not my thing. I do not want people to know that I'm a decent human being. That is not what I'm here for. Ramon, do you have anything to plug?
All right, let's get this.
Oh yeah, you gonna try to play? You gonna try to do that again?
No, I was trying to play the outro music.
Oh, okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Is that the outro music?
Yes.
All right.
Let's do it.
All right. If you're looking not to have sex, and you want to have a nice conversation about stuff, no, I'm just kidding. I'm actually nowhere. I have nothing to say and nothing to plug. You can look at MrMrsSmithComedy.com. Everything Mr. and Mrs. Smith. I think next week is Laugh Dance, if I'm not mistaken.
Probably.
And summer's almost over, but you still can get a couple of hot shots out there. Behave. Take care of yourselves.
Oh my God.
That's it.
All right. Buy my stupid book, Bound by Loyalty, on my website, phynixtown.com, phoenixtown.com. Or just go to the website, shout to the Fleeks group for... Wait, that actually isn't the outro music. I'm an idiot. But it works. It works. Let's go.
Yeah. But today's music, I mean...
Thanks for sticking with us.
Let's get what we can get.
Right. you know what? Special message to. Never mind. I'm not even gonna say that. Hopefully, we'll be back to normal next week. We'll see what happens. Please continue to stick with us, all of our listeners. You are the reason we are here.
Yeah.
Hopefully, you enjoy. Hopefully, you enjoyed this broadcast today. Hopefully, you like last week's, full of talking. And again, I understand how important it is. I mean, we built a whole platform on this music stuff. You know, as a festival that we may or may not attend. I mean, we are gonna go.
Yeah.
But we got a little holler at about it because of the music that we do here. So, we will definitely try our best to stay on task and have this music together next week.
Yeah.
Whether it's in Ramon's computer or my broke down Chevy of a computer, I don't know. We gonna keep y'all together.
Yeah.
All right.
I think we can do an outro song. You want to do one?
Okay. Yes, I would like to try. Your face, God.
Rock with me with Savant.
Okay, fine. That's fine. We played a lot of Savant. You got some other stuff in there though that from your DJing. Find something else from your DJing.
Can you play? Can you allowed to play?
Oh no, I'm talking about like some stuff that we've played.
Oh yeah. Let's see.
Yeah, you got some Simone Bizu in there maybe.
I don't know. Let me see.
All right. With that being said, my new show is not. I don't have a new show that I'm doing. I'm not even hosting any festivals. Literally not. I have nothing booked for the foreseeable future. I mean, Comedy Plex is opening. God knows what's going to happen there. The holidays are coming. There's corporate shows you can't go to. I have no public events scheduled that you can attend currently. And it makes me salty. It not only does it make me salty, it makes me salty that I just don't give a damn to be like, you know what I mean? Like to hit up somebody and be like, hey, man, put me on your stand-up. Hey, man, blah, blah, blah. You know what? Fine. Maybe I've gotten spoiled or something because I'm used to people hitting me up.
Right. It's like say, hey, I got something.
I got something cooking. Right. I got something in the chamber. I'm ready to let the blicky blast. Damn, 120. We done went over further than we've ever gone in a minute. He said Warren's on a comedy sabbatical. So Lloyd said.
All right.
Oh, you got something?
Let's see. I think Money in the Way. 11 Money in the Way. Is that something?
Money in the Way. Money in the Way is a song, if I'm not mistaken.
All right, let's see.
You said it's 11?
11 Money in the Way.
I don't know. You don't know the title? Okay. Oh, you know what? I think that's Anthony Danzo. Well, we'll see who it is.
Let's see who it is.
There,
Surprise!
Yeah. Surprise. All right. My final thought of the day is to try your best, if at all possible, to put yourself in other people's shoes. I know how hard this is. There are a couple of people this week that I just really wanted to. Actually, more than a couple. It's like 3 different individuals where I just really just was like. And then I thought to myself, no, Warren, put yourself in their shoes. See where they are coming from.
Yeah.
And then understand to not do what they do.
Yeah.
Attempt to be better than the people that irritate you is my final thought of the day. Now, for our final song, it is Money in the Way. I think Anthony Danza. Money in the Way or Money on the Way?
Money in the Way.
Okay.
Let's see.
All right. Our final song today comes from a mystery artist. When it comes on, I might come in and tell you who it is. But that mystery artist will be the one to break your love. Groovebox.
Money in the way. How to see what's real when there's money in the way. How to see what's real when there's money in the way. How to see what's real when there's money in the way. Money in the way. Money in the way. Been up, been down on this cloud, stay floating now. Joking while I smoke you out. Think I found
and Hawks. Yeah, handsome ass Dan.
Bumping away the need to grind incessantly. Bills piling up, looking like stacks. How many more got racks on racks? Know damn well where I'm supposed to be at, and it don't mean that you gotta do me like that. Keep on running, running. Money ain't coming, coming. I keep running, running, and until that money come around, money in the way. How to see what's real, there's money in the way. How to see what's real, there's money in the way. How to see what's real, there's money in the way. Money in the way, money in the way. I am in too deep, lost and repeat, become undone. Laissez-faire my days as this moment fades. I've got to run. Keep running, 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 running. Feet to the ground, make a sound. Every time I do, I get figured out. How I'm gonna make it from the bottom now. Take a job, get caught, betting on myself. No days off, hard work pays off. Smoke a fatty and walk that weight off. No scheming, no made off. Taking my shots like Jason Tatum. Throw it in the air, what you gonna do? Then it's raining down right in front of you. My spot in thought 2020 got, so I'm coming in hot. Got something to prove with nothing to lose, yeah. And until that money come around, money in the way. How to see what's real, there's money in the way. How to see what's real, there's money in the way. How to see what's real, there's money in the way. Money in the way. Money in the way.
All right, welcome to the after party. This is going to be a super short after party because we went over and I have to go take care of children at this juncture. And Ramon is going to go back to his cave. Made me dinner.
You did not.
Come here, girl. Thank you to any of the artists that whose music we could get to play. Man, this is some crazy shit, man.
Yeah.
It's crazy shit.
I don't know what was up with this thing. Usually I feel like I don't know why the tracks were playing, like still playing when I was hitting the buttons. Like
I don't know.
Sometimes if you hit especially if you hit one button and you hit the other one, it's supposed to like stop and like go to the next one. But you didn't do. That's why I kept hearing double. I don't know. It's got to get your computer fixed, man.
Thank you to everybody in the chat. Frank, Joshua, Lloyd, Collins, and Sean Chantel. Thank you for anybody who came back and watched. And thank you to anybody who watched live. What else is there to say?
There's still 4 people watching, apparently.
Is it still 4 people watching? Are you one of those 4 people?
Probably.
Well, thank you very much. We greatly appreciate it. And even during this tumultuous time of technological era, it's still a wonderful thing to do.
Sean said their femininity is attractive point blank.
Yes. Yeah. You never lied about that. And I'd like to apologize to anybody who was upset that I broke character and showed that I was a decent human being. I promise we'll be back to that good old juvenile bullshit next week. Ramon, do you got anything else?
No. It's cold as hell in here, man. I brought a jacket and I didn't even put it on.
Because you're trying to flex?
Yeah.
Yep. But don't worry, we can go outside and where it'll be hot. And you'll probably need the same word that we use to say